The Atlanta Falcons are a really interesting team. Michael Penix Jr. at the end of last season, the rookie, did a really good job, all right? Even statistically, specifically against the Carolina Panthers in that last game. But I saw this statistic, and we're doing record predictions. I've got Atlanta at 9-8. I think it's actually disrespectful if Michael Penix Jr. is who we think he is, and that starts kind of like we saw last season. This year in 2025, Atlanta's winning over 10 football games pretty easily, in my opinion. They've got the guys, Drake London, Bijan Robinson. They got the offensive line. They got the offensive coordinator, Kyle Pitts. I'll never give up on Kyle Pitts. But the defense for the last few seasons, it's a big reason why Atlanta continuously wins like 7 games all the time. It's all defensively. Now, they had a really nice draft getting James Pierce. They got Jalen Walker. I really liked their draft class, and I also think it's littered with under-the-radar guys that most people, like non-household name players on their defense. In week 16 to 18, Atlanta was 8th. That's when Michael Penix played. Atlanta was 8th in yards per play, 7th in yards per game, 6th in scoring, and 4th in third down conversion rate. They scored 24 or more points per game in all 3 games, which was the longest streak by the Atlanta Falcons franchise since 2019 and 2020 when they had that 7 straight games. So my point here is Michael Penix is the dude. I 100,000% believe it, whether we're basing that off his UW Washington University of Washington film or we're basing it in the last few games he played for Atlanta last season. My biggest question marks don't come offensively, they come up defensively. But when you look at the guys like Walker, James Pierce that we just mentioned, I mean, you could even look at most of their defensive draft picks, but we won't get into that. Double D, as I like to call him, Divine Diablo from Las Vegas, the linebacker, Jordan Fuller, Leonard Floyd, Morgan Fox. They made some nice moves, and if/when the Falcons defense gets over that hump and becomes even like a little bit above average, if we're thinking how, or at least I'm thinking how Michael Penix Jr. is going to be as far as career trajectory goes, I don't really see how Atlanta first off finishes below 500. But if Penix breaks out in his sophomore campaign, they're going to win over 10, but I'm going to go 9-8 just because of that defense and the history we've seen in the last few seasons.